Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. So I get asked this question a lot, and that is, what's the difference between the Fire TV stick and the Fire TV box? I guess some people call it. Today I'm going to be kind of answering that question and comparing the Fire TV with the Fire Stick, and I'll be telling you some of the main differences. Whether you own neither and you're looking to figure out which one you should buy and which one will be best for you, or you already own the Fire Stick and maybe you want to upgrade but you're a little hesitant, you don't know if it's going to be worth it. So hopefully this video helps you out with that. I would appreciate a thumbs up if this helps you out at all. But anyway, let's get started. Okay guys, so here we are. We have the Fire TV here on the left and the Fire Stick on the right. We're going to get past the obvious difference between the two, and that is that the Fire TV is a 4.5 inch by 4.5 inch square, whereas the Fire Stick is obviously a slim rectangular stick. I'm sure you already knew that, but I just wanted to include that anyway. So the next physical difference between the two is their power supplies, and that is that the Fire TV plugs in with that type of connection and the power cord looks like this, whereas the Fire Stick comes with a micro USB connection and its power supply looks like this. One thing to mention, I am talking about the second generation Fire TV and Fire Stick when I'm making this video, and those are the latest and greatest from Amazon at this current time. But I will have direct links to these in the comment section and the description below, so there's no confusion. So let's take a look at the Amazon Fire TV. If you see on the back here, you have a female HDMI port, which means if you get the Fire TV, it doesn't include an HDMI cable and you'll need to use your own. That's one thing different. The Fire TV requires an HDMI cable, whereas the Fire Stick has a male HDMI built onto it. The port right next to the HDMI cable is called an Ethernet port, and this is actually for wired-in internet, so you don't have to use Wi-Fi, and by using this with an Ethernet connection, your internet speed is capable of being much faster than on a Wi-Fi connection with the Fire Stick. If you don't have Wi-Fi at your home, or you want a faster connection because your Wi-Fi maybe sucks, this is definitely a good thing to have right here, the Ethernet port. So next up, the port next to that is the micro SD card slot. As some of you may know, both the Fire TV and the Fire Stick come with 8 GB of internal memory. With the Fire TV, you can expand that with a micro SD card, whereas the Fire Stick, you're pretty much stuck with 8 GB. The last port on the right side here is a USB port. This is the best difference between the Fire TV and the Fire TV Stick, because it allows you to plug in external keyboards and controllers. Ever since I've been using the Fire TV, I've been using the Azulle remote control that I reviewed a little while back, and I literally just plug a USB dongle into the back here and it lets me use the keyboard that it has built in on it instead of going one click at a time. This USB port, I'm telling you, is like the best difference between this and the Fire Stick. Whether you get the Fire Stick or the Fire TV, your remote's gonna look like this. The remote control used to look like this on the Fire Stick, and this was the Fire TV's remote. They've since got rid of these, and now both Fire Stick and Fire TV have this remote control with it. So that's it for the remote control. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this. Not much more to talk about than that. So another main difference, to put it simply, is the Fire TV is a lot faster than the Fire Stick. When I bought my Fire TV a little bit ago, right before my last jailbreak video, I bought this and I've been using it since. I really recognize the difference between speed in the Fire TV than the Fire TV Stick. The Fire TV seems to run a lot smoother. Something to mention is that the Fire Stick only supports up to 1080 HD. Only the Amazon Fire TV supports 4K. So anyway, we talked about appearance, and we've talked about the ports. The remote controls are the same. The power supplies are a little bit different. My final decision is, if you can afford the Fire TV, definitely go for it, especially if you're going to be using this thing a lot. The difference between the two, it is definitely worth the extra $50 just because of the extra features and the extra speed. It'll make your streaming so much better. And if you already have a Fire Stick, you can do what I did, buy the Fire TV, use it on your main television in your house that you use all the time, and I almost guarantee you have another TV in your house somewhere that can adopt your Fire Stick. This way you can have it on both TVs in your house, and you'll have the better performance on the one you use the most. So anyway, if there's something I missed, definitely ask it in the comments below. There'll be links to the Fire Stick and Fire TV. My name is David, and I'll see you guys next time.
Now go to work, bitch.